All right, everybody, we're back for the Turks and Caicos versus Bermuda. Both these teams are very excited to get this started, and we're about to start the national anthem. So just stay tuned. Excellent. Should be starting play shortly. Yes. As we set for both teams. As we get ready for play, let's give you guys the starting lineups. Turks and Caicos up first. At props, we have Aaron Williams and Caleb Pratt. At hooker, we have Scott Clinton. At lock, we have Cadis Simmons and Leon Renee. At flankers, we have Lincoln Outer and Jed Dorville. At 8, we got Franco Montpremier, who is going to be captain for this game as well. At scrum half, we got Caro Outer. At fly half, we have Hendricks Joseph. At wing, we have Joseph Musgrove. At center, and also at wing, we have Joshua Swan. At center, we have Andy Forbes and Trevon Garland. And at fullback, we have Tyrese Taylor. And the ball is kicked off. Bermuda recovering the ball first on the kickoff. Bermuda trying to taking it out to their forwards, trying to crash it down early. There's going to be a penalty advantage, not rolling away by Turks and Caicos. It'll be Bermuda ball on the penalty advantage. Setting up for the kick for touch. Bermuda getting the line out early. And the ball is out. Bermuda recovering, trying to set up the maul. And the push has been made. Bermuda getting a great push off of that maul. Getting it down to the 40 inside TCI territory. Ball's taken out, and we have a penalty advantage coming from the side. I'm sorry, that is pulling the ruck. Intentionally That's collapsing the maul. So it's going to be a Bermuda penalty kick for into touch. And ball is kicked out into touch. Bermuda setting up for the kick, for the line out. And the line out is thrown in. Bermuda getting the ball out to the fly half. Trying to find a little space, taking it on the inside. Pass, taking it in and over into the 22. Bermuda is threatening to score. Utilizing those forwards, trying to find a little bit of space. Ball's taken out. Another big crash by those forwards. Great run by those forwards there, trying to use those legs and find a little bit more extra room on the progression. Ball taken out wide, and it is going to be knocked on. It's going to be a scrum advantage going to TCI. Looks like we'll be setting up for the scrum. TCI getting the possession. And it's going to be a free kick, a little bit of waffling inside the scrum. Bermuda will get the free kick. Great composure by the Bermuda team. Trying to take advantage of mistakes by this TCI team. Bermuda will be taking it in, cutting it up the middle, still on their feet, and they are taken down just before the 10-meter mark. Trying to use a little bit of momentum, use those fours as a battering ram, getting the offload out. It's taken down just at the 10-meter mark. And the locks are taken down, getting near the try zone. And we have a knock on by Bermuda, and it will be a scrum advantage going to TCI. Looking for another scrum advantage going to TCI deep inside their territory. They're going to look to try and get the ball out a little bit, giving them a little bit of space. And ball is kicked out. TCI getting it nice and deep, recovered by Bermuda. Still on their feet, trying to get the ball out, taking it into the center, and they're taken down. Ball's taken out wide. Bermuda trying to find a little space. Cutting it down in between. Still on their feet. Cutting it up. And another big hit. Crashing over the TCI player. Bermuda still trying to go through. And that was off the wing. And it is going to be a penalty advantage going to TCI. Great pass and ball handling by this Bermuda team. Unable to finish. It was still holding the ball in the tackle. You got to release it. TCI getting the ball out into touch. TCI trying to find a little bit of space. That's number 13, Trevon Garland. And it's going to be a penalty advantage. Holding on to the ball in the tackle. Bermuda will get a chance to take possession of the ball. Looks like Bermuda will be kicking for points. And the kick is made. Bermuda putting up the first points of the game. Great kick by the fly half. Bermuda will be setting up for the kickoff. TCI looking to get that ball deep, trying to see if they can run onto it. TCI getting the ball out. Bermuda recovering, trying to use their forwards again. And a big hit using those forwards as the battering ram. Bermuda trying to weaken out this TCI defense. And Bermuda taking it in with a cut in, using that center, trying to create a little bit of a strong offload, and it looks like we're going to have a penalty advantage, not releasing the ball into tackle again. TCI will have the opportunity to try and get the ball into some progression. Montpremier taking the ball in himself. Big hop, a nice little sidestep by number 6, Lincoln Outer. Outer trying to find a little support on the outside. TCI using their support to try and give themselves space. Montpremier taking it in himself, getting it over to 22, still on his feet, using that rhino power. Another hop step. TCI, a little bit of a mishandling of the ball, but they're still keeping the possession. Getting out to the edge, that's number 4, Cadis Simmons. Simmons still on his feet and he's taken down. Getting great support by TCI, and it looks like we're going to be taking on the penalty from the original spot. It was coming from the sides, not coming through the gate on the tackle, on the ruck. Montpremier taking it in himself again, using that rhino power, barreling through there, still right at the try line. Bermuda trying to hold up Montpremier. Ball's taken out the back. It's a little bit of a mishandling. TCI able to recover, trying to find a little space for the fullback. And it looks like we're going to have another whistle. It's going to be a penalty advantage going to Bermuda, coming from the side. Bit of a missed opportunity for TCI. Looks like the ref is conferring with the captains, trying to make sure everything is explained. It looks like the penalty was actually set to be going against Bermuda. So it will be a penalty advantage to TCI coming from the side. Looks like TCI will be kicking for points. Fly half Hendricks Joseph will be setting up for the kick. And the kick is easily... And the kick was no good. So it looks like it'll be taken back from the 22. It'll be Bermuda's possession. And a big kick by Bermuda, trying to get it out deep. Recovered. TCI trying to find space, and that was a nice tackle by Bermuda on number 15, Tyrese Taylor. It'll be Bermuda's ball on the scrum advantage. Scrum half getting the ball in, and ball goes right out. It's going to be a reset of the scrum. And the ball is put in. Bermuda able to recover the ball in the scrum. And taken in, and it's taken out to the fly half. Fly half trying to find a little space, taking it in himself on the dummy. Taken inside TCI territory. Bermuda with the quick ruck, and TCI with the counter ruck. Able to poach that ball out. Ball's taken back by Tyrese Taylor. Taylor taken back inside Bermuda territory. Looks like we're getting another. We had another penalty on the play. Hendricks Joseph was unable to get the ball out into touch. Bermuda trying to kick it back. Recovered by number 6. Lincoln Outer. Outer still on his feet, trying to find space, taken back deep inside Bermuda territory. Bermuda finding a little space to the outside, still on their feet, taken down just before the 50. And we have a penalty advantage. Going to TCI. And ball is not kicked out into touch. And Bermuda gets the ball out to touch. It'll be taken back at the original spot of the kick as it went directly out. Turks setting up for the lineout. It'll be Scott Clinton who will be putting in for the lineout for Turks. Turks able to maintain possession of the bumbled ball, getting it out to the outside. Trying to find a little space, looking for the overload. Great open field tackle by Bermuda. Montpremier, tempted ball to Montpremier, loses it forward. It's going to be a knock-on, scrum advantage going to Bermuda. We got 18 minutes remaining in this first half. Bermuda up 3-0. We want to take this time to thank our sponsors, Canterbury USA. Their slogan, committed to the game. They want to let you know that they in youth states all and all around. Also want to give thanks to our sponsor, Omni Hotel, as well as to the Central Florida Sports Associate Commission. And ball goes straight out. Going to be a reset of the scrum. Bermuda gets the ball in. Still in the scrum. And it's going to be an advantage going to Bermuda. Bit of an offsides from the scrum half for Turks. And we have a little bit of a mishandling. It's going to take it back to the original penalty, so it'll be a penalty advantage going to Bermuda. Bermuda kicking the ball out into touch, trying to do a little self-grubber, and it will go into touch just inside the 50-meter mark. Bermuda getting the line out. Ball's put in. Come on, Premier taking it in himself, getting off the offload. Nice little dummy pass. Turks trying to find a little bit of space, taking it into their hooker, Scott Glinton. Looking for a little bit of play out wide. Ball getting taken out to the edge by Bermuda. Nice little offload to the winger. And ball goes out to touch. Great tackle by Hendricks Josephs. It's going to be a line out at the 50. And Turks gets the ball out. Trying to take it out to the edge. Cutting it up in the middle. Still on his feet and taking it down at the 50. That was number 14, Joshua Swan. Bermuda able to poach that ball, finding a little bit of room on the edge. Get it out to the wing, and it's a mishandled ball picked up by TCI. Turks and Caicos still trying to barrel their way through, getting out of their territory, taken down at the 40. Using those powerful forwards to open up space. And we have a knock on against TCI. Bermuda trying to find space to the outside, get it out to their center. Center taking it around the edge. Cuts it in a big kick. Tackle by number 6, Lincoln Outer. Down at the 22. Bermuda getting it out to the fly half, taking it into the lock. 8-man still maintaining possession, and Mall Premier with the stripped ball. The bit Rhino is taking it down just outside the 22, and it's going to be a penalty against Turks. It will be a penalty advantage to Bermuda. And Bermuda able to get the ball in for the penalty score. They'll go up 6-0. 11 minutes remaining in the first half. TCI will be setting up the kick. And over the head of one player and picked up. Bermuda kicking the ball out deep, getting it way inside TCI territory. TCI trying to find some open space, cutting it down and caught as they're inside Bermuda territory. Big hit by Pratt. Trying to show a little bit of forward power. TCI trying to find space on the inside, evading one tackle. Taken down, great ruck by TCI. Turks and Caicos trying to use that power ball. Slowly work their way up the field. Looks like Bermuda was able to poach the ball on the counter ruck. Ball trying to get taken out wide. Great tackle and search by number 6, Lincoln Outer. Bermuda finding a little space to the outside, trying to evade, and again taken down. Outer is just everywhere on the field today for Turks. This man is a tackling machine. Bermuda trying to use those forwards, opening up a little bit of space. Try and bring that TCI defense in, and ball is lost forward. Turks able to recover the ball. Trying to find space on the outside. A little bit of a jumble on the offload. Bermuda able to get the ball out, and it goes into touch. It will be Turks ball at the 40-meter mark. And ball is taken out. Turks trying to find a little space. Montpremier taking it in himself, showing a little bit of that step. Still on his feet, getting out to the outside. That is going out to Leon Rene. Rene, the tackling machine, taken down. Bit of a high tackle, and it's going to be a penalty advantage going to Turks and Caicos on the high tackle. Great pass and play by Primero going out to Outer. Looks like we're going to get the yellow card. That would be on Bermuda's scrum half. That's going into the sin bin. Turks getting the ball deep inside Bermuda territory. Montpremier taking the ball in himself, getting it out to Outer. Outer evading one tackler, getting it out to the scrummy, and that is Carl Outer. And it is going to be conferred with. Try is being expected to be the call. A try is expected to be the call, and the try is good. Great run by the brothers, taking it from Lincoln Outer, getting it out to Carol Outer. Turks getting the first try of the day, waiting for the conversion. Got 6 minutes remaining in this half. Joseph setting up for the conversion kick. Joseph setting up, and the kick is no good, just short. Turks will be still trailing 6-5 late in this first half. Bermuda slowly getting up to the line, getting ready for the kickoff. Got a fired up Turks team ready to get at it. And the ball is kicked out. Recovered by Outer. Outer finding a little space, still on his feet, taking it out to the outside, getting it off to Carl Outer. Ball's knocked back. Turks still maintaining possession, and we have a penalty advantage coming from the side against Bermuda. Turks and Caicos will have the penalty advantage in this situation. And ball goes out into touch just before the 50. Ball putting in by Glinton. And ball's taken out. Turks trying to get it out wide. Find a little space to the edge. Looking for the burst, still on their feet. That's number 11, Joseph Musgrove. And an invasion, that's on number 7, Jed Dorville, taking it inside the 50-meter, inside Bermuda territory. Montpremier taking it in himself, a nice little dummy pass, still on his feet using that rhino power. Simmons finding a little space for himself. Nice little evasion. Turks with the offload, getting it past the 22. Slightly weak pass by scrum half Outer. And we got another great bit play by Dorville, trying to find a little space. TCI trying to take it out to the outside again. Cut in by the fullback, still on their feet. Still crashing through, and they're taken down deep inside the 22. And we got a penalty advantage going to TCI. Montpremier setting up to take the ball in himself. Look for the crash as he cuts back inside, barreling over 2 players, and he gets it in. Score is made. TCI with the power ball by the Rhino. Franco Montpremier. Setting up for the conversion. Joseph setting up. And the conversion is no good. Turks and Caicos will be leading this game 10-6. Just under 50 seconds, under a minute remaining in this match. In this half, there's under a minute remaining in this half. Bermuda slowly getting up to the try line, getting up to the kickoff line. Still one in the sin bin. Bermuda's hurting with the loss of their scrum half right now. See if they can find a little bit of space late in this game so they can roll into it for the second half. And the ball is kicked off, recovered by TCI. Montpremier trying to find a little space to the outside. A little bit of mishandling of the ball, and it is a tackle on Joshua Swan. And ball is kicked out deep. Bermuda looking to try and recover the ball. Great chase down by TCI. And the tackle just outside the 40, inside Bermuda territory. Bermuda looking for space, able to kick the ball out deep. Trying to find the touchline. It is taken deep inside TCI territory. Recovered by Tyrese Taylor. Bermuda still maintaining possession. And we have a penalty advantage going to Bermuda. Time has expired on the scorecard, on the score clock. It's now left onto the field of the ref. Bermuda taking the ball in themselves, trying to get it off to their forwards. Find a little space, still on their feet. Bermuda, this is number 8 man taking it in, trying to find the offload, and it is knocked on. It is going to be a knock at the 5-meter mark, and that will be half. Turks and Caicos taking the lead in this game, 10-6. Still anybody's game. We'll be going into the second half just in about 10 minutes, so you guys stay tuned. 144 meters by 70 meters. 15 or 7 aside. Run or kick forward. Pass backwards. Tackle low and proper. Rugby is one of the fastest growing sports in the nation. Men and women of all ages are picking up the ball. We're entering a new era of rugby. The Gifttime Rugby Network is here for you. We want to inform you. We want to entertain you. And we want to provide the best live coverage of rugby events that you can access. National, club, college, and under 19. Gifttime Rugby Network is here to translate rugby for you. Check us out online and don't forget to subscribe. We're just about ready for the second half of this game. Turks and Caicos taking on Bermuda, leading this game 10-6 in the first half. It's been a great half for both of these teams, being able to see a lot of tough play. Starting to see a lot of strong, rugged play, going down deep, getting it to the forwards, and utilizing them as battering rams. Hopefully we'll start to see a little bit more open plays out to the backs. But either way, both these teams have been playing it close. It's still anybody's game. You guys stay tuned. We'll be back as soon as kickoff begins. All right, we're about to get started. Bermuda setting up to kick off to Turks and Caicos. It out to number 8 is Simmons. Simmons trying to find a little bit of space. Pratt getting it out, and a big hit taken down by the forward for Turks and Caicos. They're picking up right where they left off. Doval trying to find space, still on his feet. Great ball movement by this team. Nice cut forward, cut into the middle of the field, trying to take it back to the support. Pratt with a setup, trying to crash it through, running over the player. Turks trying to come out with an aggressive offense. Outer taking up from where he started, getting it over to 22. Outer still taking it on his feet, finding a little bit of space. Turks with the ruck and loses the ball forward. Bermuda able to recover the ball. Bermuda trying to find space, and we have another knock, and ball's going to be kicked into touch. Bermuda still playing down one player with their scrum half, Chakotay Wainwright Bazin, still in as he gets ready to set back into get out of the sin bin. Glinton will be putting the ball in for the lineout for Turks. Nice low pass to Montpremier. Ball's taken now. Cut inside by number 4. Simmons. Simmons finding space and in for the score early in the second half. TCI going in strong with the aggressive play. Simmons the hammer. Cadis Hammer Simmons. Hendrick Joseph setting up to kick the ball in for TCI for the conversion. And the conversion is good. TCI taking a bigger lead, extending their lead 17-6 early in the second half. 32 minutes remaining in this game. Turks setting up for the kickoff. Captain Caleb Mall setting up for the kick for Bermuda. And it goes into touch. It'll be Turks ball inside their territory for the line. Looks like there's a little bit of conversation going on with the ref to Turks players. Ball's taken out. And ball's kicked out by Hendricks Joseph, getting it out deep. Recovered by Bermuda, a little bit of a bobble. Trying to find a little bit of support. Bermuda still on their feet. That was a big tackle by Montpremier on number 15, Cedric Ennis. Bermuda trying to find a little space off the edge. Unable to. Getting it down still to the 50. It'll be line out to TCI. Glinton with the line out throw. And TCI recovering it. And ball was called not straight. It's going to be a scrum advantage going to Bermuda. Scrum being set and picked up by the 8-man. That is Nick Pell. And a big counter ruck by Montpremier, and it's going to be coming from the side. A penalty advantage going to Bermuda. Nice attempt, but unfortunately you got to stay coming in through the gate in the ruck. Bermuda does need to try and get the ball out just a little bit faster on those rucks. Wainwright Bazin a little bit slow on that, but I know he'll be able to get this back. Bermuda able to get the ball out into touch, is going to be taken inside Turks territory. And ball's taken in by Bermuda, recovered by Greenville Lines. Bermuda trying to kick the ball out, and the foot race begins. Picked up by Turks. Still on their feet, finding a little bit of space. Great juke, trying to take it back inside, getting it to the support. Trying to force the overload on Bermuda. Great ball handling by this team. Invading one tackler. That's Joshua Swan taken down. And ball's up. TCI finding a little space. The Rhino, Montpremier trying to find an opening, taking that to 50. Great evasion by TCI. Trying to find an opening, taking it out to the edge. Great dummy and taken in. That is number 15, Tyrese Taylor. Trying to find a little space. Swan trying to open it up to the edge. Hooked on, trying to find a little support to offload to, and is unable to. Bermuda able to pick the ball up, and it is going to be a penalty advantage coming from the side against Bermuda. TCI finding a lot of space down the field. Bit of support being needed. Looks like we got a few droplets of rain starting to kick in out here. Hendricks Joseph will be setting up to kick for points. And the kick goes wide left. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. So we getting a little bit of rain. Ball is taken up. Still anybody's game. Simmons getting the ball out. Oh, shoot. Ah, here comes that rain. still taking out deep. Bermuda still trying to hold it in. Taking out to number 14, Keelan Williams. Williams stays on his feet, taking inside the 40. Is that what? It needs to get onto the wide shot. Shoot. Sorry, guys. We're dealing with a little technical difficulty. Bermuda getting the ball out. That's Bazin right. Trying to take it out to the edge. And he's taken down. Bermuda still pushing right on the edge. And ball is lost. Hey, dude, check to see if everything is connected. And it's going to be a penalty advantage going to... We're good, thank you. Penalty advantage going to Turks and Caicos. Sorry, folk. Electronics and rain do not work well together. And ball is taken out. It'll be taken from the... It'll be taken from the... Just within the 22. It's on the ground. Bermuda setting up for the scrum. Ball's taken out, getting it out to the captain, and it is knocked on by Caleb Mall. Still just waiting to confer what's going on. Looks like the ref is trying to just discuss with the players, get the scrums in check. Bermuda taking it out to the edge. Maul getting it out, trying to cut it back inside. Big kick back, and it looks like it'll still be possessed by Bermuda. And it is recovered by Turks and Caicos. We got just a little bit of happy ball happening out there. A little bit of control. It looks like it's going to be a scrum advantage going to Turks and Caicos. Knocked on again by Bermuda. Ball's taken out to Turks. Turks getting the ball out deep. Bermuda looking to recover the ball. Almost, and it is a kick back by Bermuda. Recovered by Turks and Caicos, trying to find space to the outside. That's number 15, Tyrese Taylor, and he's taken down. Strong ruck by Turks. Ball's taken back out to number 17, Jimmy Coleman. And we have a penalty advantage going to Turks, not rolling away into tackle. Hendricks Joseph setting up to kick the ball into touch. And the ball goes into touch just outside, just about the 22. Calling refs time. Again, a substitution for Bermuda. Number 24, Alden Campbell, coming in for Azzy Mays. We're 15 minutes remaining in the second half. Turks and Caicos up 17-6. Bermuda still has plenty of time to get back into this game. It is still anybody's game at this point. Wainwright Basin gets the ball in, and it goes right out. It's going to be a reset on the scrum. Second attempt made by Wainwright Basin, getting the ball into the scrum. Bermuda is setting up to get the ball out. Big push, getting it out to Maul. Maul's setting up to get it to his outside. Trying to get it out to the wings. A little bit of a mishandle and a big tackle by number 14, Trevon Garland. Correction, that's Joshua Swan. Turks and Caicos able to recover the ball into Pooch. And we have a penalty advantage going to Turks. Not coming from the side against Bermuda. Trevon Garland setting up to kick the ball out into touch. And ball goes out into touch past the 22. It's going to be a line out. We got another substitution for Bermuda, number 21, Rory Crofts. He'll be coming in for, looks like fullback Cedric Enos. And short pass in the line out. It is dropped by Turks, covered by Bermuda. It's going to be advantage going to Bermuda right now. Maul's been formed, and Turks is able to recover the ball. One evasion off. That's number 17, Jimmy Coleman. Ball getting taken out wide. Taken out to Taylor, to Swan. And we have a penalty advantage diving into the ruck. It's going to be penalty advantage going to Bermuda. And ball gets kicked into touch. It's gonna only go about 5 meters out. Bermuda setting up to kick the ball out into touch. Getting the line out. And recovered by Turks. Nice little dummy play by number 9, Carl Outer. Trying to find a little space in for Joseph. Ball's taken out wide. Trying to find the opening. That was number 13, Trevon Garland. Simmons getting the ball, still on his feet, trying to show a little bit of evasion. And we have a penalty advantage going to Bermuda. Holding the ball inside the tackle. Got to release that ball once you get taken down. Ten minutes remaining in this half. Bermuda setting up to kick the ball out into touch. Ball goes out into touch, just past the 40 inside Bermuda territory. Finish conferring with the captains. Ball's recovered by Bermuda. Bermuda going into the maul. Maul trying to find a little space, getting it out to his center. Big hit by the center. That's number 20, Anthony Sosa. Find a little space. Nice open field tackle by Turks. Still on their feet. Rory Croft finding a little space, getting it past the 40-meter mark inside Turks territory. Wainwright Bazin looking off his prop. A little bit of a sidestep and taken down deep. Bermuda really trying to use those forwards, trying to find some open space. Great offload as they get it past the 22. Great offload to Croft. Croft taking it around the edge, trying to find a little space, and he's in for the score. Great pass from Captain Caleb Mull out to Rory Croft. Bermuda putting themselves back into positioning, just a one-score possession, still before the conversion. 7.5 minutes remaining in this game. And the kick is no good. Conversion will be missed. Turks Caicos up 17. Bermuda 11. One try and conversion game. This is why it gets exciting. This is why we play the games. Turks going to be set up for the kickoff. Got to appreciate the great motivation that Bermuda has been putting in late in this second half. Not giving up anything, still showing a lot of resilience. And they finally were able to get their break. Great offloads between the fly half and their winger. Bermuda recovering the ball. It's going to be a penalty advantage going to Turks. It's going to be diving into the ruck. Turks is going to be going 4 points. You're trying to get the T out there. Try and move fast. Just about 5.5 minutes remaining in this half according to the scoreboard. Joseph trying to get the ball through, unable to make it. Is going to be taken back at the 22 for Bermuda. Bermuda setting up for the kick. Covered by Turks. Lost backwards. That's Joseph. Joseph evading one tackler, getting it out to his flanker, and we're going to have the knock-on called. This is going to be scrum advantage at the 50 for Bermuda. like we have another rain cloud coming in. See what happens first, the game or the clouds. Bermuda getting the ball out, setting up. Wainwright Bazin getting it out to Maul. Maul dummying it out to the center, and it's taken in, just crossing the 50-meter mark. Turks and Caicos able to take possession. The Rhino, Montpremier, taking possession of the ball, still maintaining it, taking it back to the 50. Big counter ruck by Bermuda. And we have a penalty advantage. Diving into the ruck is going to be Turks' ball. Joseph Hendricks able to get the ball out into touch inside the 40-meter mark. Turks players getting excited, trying to get amped up. And ball is recovered by Turks. That's Montpremier getting it out to Outer. Outer getting it to Joseph. Joseph trying to get it out to number 13, Trevon Garland, but it is knocked forward. It's going to be a scrum advantage going to Bermuda. Bermuda utilizing those forwards, trying to find a little space, trying to get that last little bit of opening. Ball's taken out to Bermuda, finding it out to the open. And Montpremier with the stripped ball, picking it up, getting it out to Simmons. I'm sorry, that was getting it out to Outer, and it is going to be a knock-on. Scrum advantage going to Bermuda. Just under 2 minutes remaining in this half. Wainwright Bazin gets the ball into the scrum. Turks able to recover the ball inside the scrum. Ball's taken out to the outside, trying to find a little space. Getting it off the edge, taken inside the 40. Ball's lost forward. Bermuda recover is still loses the ball. Still Turks possession. And we're getting a penalty advantage going to Turks. Get hit by the rain first. The Rhino, Franco Montpremier, setting up to take the ball in from the penalty. Ball's taken out to the edge. Held by Scott Glinton. Taken down at the 22. Turks and Caicos able to take this one 17-11 at the last second. Great play by both these teams. We hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for your time. You guys take care. Get ready for more matches starting again on Friday, Saturday for the plate finals and remaining. You guys have a great day. This is Gifttime and Bailu, and we're out.